Welcome to Cambridge Chemistry channel with Sarvat Ahmed. Be sure to like the video and subscribe the channel. Really helps the channel to grow. In this video I will discuss 5070 variant 1 to May June 2023 paper. Question number 1. Let's discuss question number 1. A sample of iodine is at room temperature and pressure. Which statement about the particles in the sample is correct? This iodine exists in solid state at room temperature and pressure. The particles are arranged in giant lattice. It is molecular lattice, so this option is incorrect. The particles have zero kinetic energy. The particles, whether it is solid, liquid or gas, does not have a zero particle energy, kinetic energy, so it is also incorrect. The particles move randomly through the solid. In solid there is the movement is not random. The particles vibrate about a fixed position. This D option is correct because iodine exists in solid state at room temperature, pressure, and solid particles vibrate on its fixed position. Element Z nucleon number 31 forms an Z3 minus, where Z found in the periodic table. Z3 minus mean we know that group 1 carrying plus 1, group 2 carrying plus 2, and group 3 plus 3, and group 4 plus 4, while group 5 carrying minus 3 charge. So the element present in group 5, so where Z is found in the periodic table, because group 5 elements tend to gain because in group 5 5 electrons are there in valence shell, so these elements need to gain 3 more electrons to complete its valence shell, so that's why it is present in group 5. B option is correct option. Naturally occurring bromine has a relative atomic mass 80 and consists entirely of two isotopes of relative atomic masses 79 and 81. So these are the two isotopes of bromine, and the relative atomic mass is 80. What can be deduced about naturally occurring bromine from this information only? So bromine contains the two isotopes in equal proportions. Yes, this is correct option, because one atomic mass is 79 and there is 81, and equal they are present in 1:1 ratio. So that's why contain two isotopes in equal proportions. A option is correct option. Bromine has different oxidation state. No, this is incorrect. Bromine isotopes have different number of protons, not proton, different number of neutrons, so that's why it is incorrect. Bromine is radioactive. Bromine is not a radioactive. Isotopes can be radioactive, but bromine is not a radioactive. Element X and element Y react together to form a compound. The electronic configuration of X and Y are X is equal to 283 and Y is equal to 26. 283 mean electron present in valence shell. It means this X element present in group 3 and this Y element present in group 6. This is in group 6 and this is in group 3, because valence shell has 3 electrons, and in this case valence shell has 6 electrons, which shows the electron transfer that takes place and the type of compound form. It is metal and it is non-metal. So when metal react with non-metal, the type of compound is ionic and there is transference of electron. So this is the formula when X and Y combine with each other. Two atoms of X, and X has 3 electrons, and Y 3 atoms of Y, and Y is deficient of 6 electrons. So 2 of X tend to lose 6 electrons, which are gained by this Y atom. 2 atoms each lose 3 electrons. Yes, it is correct. And 3 atoms each receive 2 electrons. Yes, this is also correct. But type of compound is not a covalent, it is ionic. So B option is correct option, because 2 atoms each lose 3 electron is correct option. 3 atom each receive 2 electron is correct. And the type of compound is ionic because one is metal and other is non-metal, and when metal react with non-metal always ionic compound are formed. Question number 5, which molecule has the largest number of electrons involved in covalent bonding? In C2H4 there is like this C2H4. Here 4 electrons because there are two double bond is there, and double bond means 4 electrons are there in this bonding. In if single bond there is 2 electrons, over here single electrons, single bond 2 electron, 2 electron and 2 electrons. Total electrons are 4 to 6, 8, 10 and 12. This is 12, and carbon dioxide over here 4 electrons, over here 4 electrons, so total electrons are 8. CH3OH this is CH3OH, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 and 2, 2 and 2 4, 2 6, 2 8 and 10. This is 10 electrons. And nitrogen has triple covalent bonds, and triple means 6 electrons. 6 electrons when 3 pairs are shared, so their total electrons are 6 electrons. So the largest number of electrons in C2H6. So A option is correct option. X is the arrangement of bonds around a carbon atoms in a graphite. Y is the arrangement of bonds around a carbon atoms in a diamond. Z is the arrangement of bonds around the silicon atom in a silicon 4 oxide. Which arrangement of bonds are the same? X is the arrangement of bonds around carbon atom in graphite, and Y is the arrangement of bonds around carbon atom in diamond. So X is the arrangement carbon and carbon. X is the arrangement of bonds around a carbon atom in graphite, and Y, this is carbon, Y and Y. Z is the arrangement of bonds around a silicon atom in silicon 4 oxide, SiO2. Which arrangement bonds are the same? Y has 4 bonds around the silicon 4 oxide. This is silicon, O and O. Silica has tetrahedral arrangement, and it is diamond has also tetrahedral. It is hexagonal. So Y has hexagonal. So Y, sorry, this is Y, this is Y, this is X, and this is Z. So Y and Z has the same arrangement of electron, because in this case tetrahedral and this case tetrahedral. So Y and Z are correct. X and Y and Z are correct option. What is the equation for the reaction between sodium carbonate and dilute nitric acid? This is the equation: sodium carbonate Na2CO3 plus HNO3 to form NaNO3 plus water plus CO2. This is 2NaNO3, 2HNO3, and 2 3s are 6 and 3, 9, 2 3s are 6, 8 and 9. So Na2CO3, H2NO3, Na2NO3, H2OCO2, 2HNO3, 2NaNO3, water and carbon dioxide. D option is correct option. Which statement about relative atomic mass and relative molecular mass are correct? The mass of the different isotopes does not affect the relative atomic mass. Mass of different isotopes does not affect the relative atomic mass. Yes, it affect. So this is incorrect. Only covalent compounds have a relative molecular mass. Yes, it is correct. Relative atomic masses are compared to 1/12 of mass of one carbon of C12. Yes, this is also correct. 2 and 3 are correct. So C option is correct option. Question number 9. Aqueous hydrogen peroxide decomposes slowly at 25 degrees centigrade. The decomposition reaction takes place faster when a catalyst is used. A student adds a small amount of catalyst to 10 centimeter cube of 1 mole per dm cube of H2O2 and collects the gas formed. The volume of gas collected is 90 centimeter cube. All measurements are at room temperature and pressure. What is the percentage yield of oxygen? This is the experimental yield. Now we have to calculate theoretical yield. 10 centimeter cube of 1 mole. So mole of H2O2 is equal to 10 1.0 concentration into divided by 1000. This is equal to this is equal to 0.01. So the mole ratio of oxygen gas 2:1, 0.01 ratio x divided by 2 is equal to 0.005 moles. So this is the mole of oxygen. So volume of oxygen is equal to 0.005 into 24 decimeter cube. This is mole into volume 24 dm cube. The into 24 is equal to 0. This is 90 centimeter cube. So it's 24,000. So over here we use 24,000 because this volume is in centimeter cube. So 0.005 into 24,000 is equal to 120 centimeter cube. So this is theoretical yield. Now percentage yield is equal to experimental over theoretical into 100. So we have experimental yield is 90 divided by 120 into 100. 90 divided by 120 into 100. This is equal to 75. So D option is correct option. Question number 10. The diagram shows the structure of the atoms of two elements X and Z. The X and Z are not the atomic symbols of these elements. So X has one electron in valence shell, so it means it is in group 1. This is like lithium, and Z has 2 occupied shells and valence shell has 6 electrons. So this is like oxygen. The elements combine to form a compound. What is the mass of 1 mole of this compound? This is Li plus oxygen 2 minus Li2O. So the proton number and neutron number is equal to the atomic mass 7. Lithium is 7 into 2 and oxygen is 8 plus 8 16. 14 plus 16 is equal to 30 gram. So D option is correct option. Question number 11. Which compound contains 45.2% nitrogen by mass? 45.2% nitrogen by mass. So let's calculate the number of MR of this compound. Nitrogen 2, 14 into 2, carbon 2 plus 12 into 2, and hydrogen 6, 1 into 6, 28, 24 plus 6. So this is equal to 28 plus 24 plus 28 plus 24 plus 6 is equal to 58. So if we want to calculate the nitrogen by percent nitrogen by mass, this is the formula of percent of nitrogen. Nitrogen has Ar14 into number of atoms 2, 1 and 2, 14 into 2 divided by MR of compound F58 into 100. So this is equal to 28 divided by 58 into 100. This is equal to 48.2. So this is incorrect. Now similarly, next MR is nitrogen 14 plus 3 plus 16, 17 plus 16 is equal to 33. So the percent of nitrogen is equal to, nitrogen is 114 over 33 into 100. 14 divided by 33 into 100. This is equal to 42.4. This is also incorrect. So next is hydrogen to 3 hydrogen, 1 carbon, 1 oxygen, 1 nitrogen. 3 plus 12 plus 16 plus 14 is equal to 45, and 14 divided by 45 into 100 is equal to 31.1. So this is also incorrect. D option is correct option. Let's check. Carbon 12, hydrogen 3, nitrogen 14, hydrogen 3 and 2 5. 12 plus 14 plus 5. 31. This is equal to 31 and 14 divided by 31 into 100. So this is equal to 45.16, which is approximately 45.2%. So D option is correct option. Question number 12. Aqueous copper 2 sulfate is electrolyzed using copper electrode. The current is constant and the anode is weighed at regular interval of time. Which graph is obtained when the mass of anode is plotted against time? We know that when copper 2 sulfate is electrolyzed using copper electrode, the mass of anode is going to dissolve and mass of anode is decreased. Mass of anode is decreased. So this is incorrect. Mass of anode is not decreased like this. This is mass of anode is not increased, so it is also incorrect. So this is mass of anode decreased like this, so C option is correct. So when we start experiment, mass of anode is like this, and when experiment is completely finished, then the mass of anode is decreased like this. So this is the correct option. So this is also incorrect, because in this way with the time mass of anode is increased, so this is also incorrect. Question number 13. What is the chemical product of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell? We know that chemical product of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is the water. Chemical product, like look at this, H2 plus OH to form water and 2 electron. So this is anode reaction, and water, oxygen react with 2H2 plus 4 electron to form, this is cathode reaction, 4OH negative, which is further again reused at anode to form water. So the chemical product of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is water, not hydrogen, not oxygen, not electricity is not a chemical product. Question number 14. Hydrogen can be produced by reacting methane with steam. Using the bond energies in the table, what is the enthalpy change of reaction delta H? So this is the reaction. We know delta H is equal to sum of delta H of reactant minus sum of delta H of product. So CH4, first calculate CH4 plus 2 water molecule these are the reactants and this is product plus 4 times H bond. So the reactants are CH4, 4 into CH is 435 plus OH 1, 2, 3 and 4 plus 4 into 463, these are reactant, minus 1 and 2, 2 into 805 plus 4 H bond, 4 into 436. So by calculating 4 into 435 is equal to 1740 plus 463 into 4 is equal to 1852, then 2 into 805 is equal to 1610 plus 4 into 436 is equal to 1744. Plus 1852 is equal to 3592. Five, 4. So this is equal to plus 238. So C option is correct option. What is the best way of slowing down the reaction between magnesium and sulfuric acid? Adding a catalyst to the reactant, no, it is not the best way to slow down the reaction. It speed up the rate of reaction, so it is incorrect. Diluting the acid used in the reaction, yes, this might be correct. Stirring the reagents, no, this is not correct. Using magnesium powder instead of a strip of magnesium, no, this is not correct option. So diluting the acid, when we add water in the acid, it become dilute and it is the only way to slow down the reaction between magnesium and sulfuric acid. So B option is correct option. The volume of gas produced by the reaction of 100 centimeter cube of hydrochloric acid with an excess of calcium carbonate is measured in two experiments. The volumes of gas are measured at RTP and the results are shown. Volume of gas in experiment 1. This and this is time 30, 42, 55, 65, 70, 75, 75 in 30 second, 42 in 60 second. So which one change in condition to experiment 1 gives the result for experiment 2? Assume all other conditions are unchanged. A greater volume of the acid is added. No, it is not correct, because volume does not increase the volume of gas per unit time. A higher concentration of acid is used. So higher concentration, increasing the concentration increases the rate of reaction, and more volume of gas per unit time is produced. So it might be correct. Smaller pieces of calcium carbonate are used. No, this is not correct. Smaller pieces, the temperature of the acid is higher. So the higher concentration, when higher concentration is used, so the more volume of gas per unit time. So this is the only change which increases the volume of gas. So B option is correct option. Because in this volume of gas produced by the reaction of 100 centimeter volume, which one change in condition to experiment gives the result for experiment 2? 100 centimeter cube volume remains the same and calcium carbonate is in excess. So the only change is the higher concentration of the acid can speed up the rate of reaction and increasing the more volume. When we increase, because acid over here is limiting while calcium carbonate is in excess. When limiting reagent is used, then volume of gas is increased. So that's why B option is correct option. Hydrogen is made industrially by the reaction shown. Carbon monoxide plus water to form carbon dioxide and hydrogen, and reaction is exothermic. Statements about this industrial process are given. A high pressure can be used to increase the rate of formation of hydrogen. High pressure, no, high pressure cannot, because over here 1 mole, 1 mole, 1 mole, total 2 moles on reactant side and 2 moles on the product side. So it does not increase the rate of formation of hydrogen by increasing pressure. So which statement a high pressure can be used to increase the rate of formation of can be increased? Because when we increase the volume of these gases, by increasing pressure, volume of gas is increased, which increases the rate of reaction. So high pressure can be used. A high pressure can be used to shift the equilibrium. No, it cannot change the equilibrium position, because over here 2 mole and over here 2 mole. So equilibrium cannot be changed. This option is incorrect. A high temperature can be used to increase the rate of formation of hydrogen. High temperature can be used to increase the rate of formation of hydrogen. Yes, high temperature can be, because when we increase pressure, temperature can be used to increase the rate of reaction. Yes, high temperature can be used to increase the rate of formation of hydrogen, because by increasing rate of reaction is increased by increasing temperature, because by increasing temperature particles collide more frequent to increase the rate of reaction. A high temperature can be used to shift the equilibrium to the right. No, high temperature cannot be used to shift the equilibrium to the right. It will shift the equilibrium to left side. So this is incorrect. So 1 and 3 in context of rate of formation of hydrogen is correct. Not in case of in the reverse, in case of equilibrium is correct, but the rate of formation is increased by increasing pressure and by increasing temperature. So 1 and 3 is correct option. Question number 18. The table refers to two important industrial gaseous reaction. Hydrogen plus nitrogen to form ammonia. Nickel is used as a catalyst. Nickel is not used. Iron is used. Oxygen plus sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, vanadium 5 oxide is used. Which catalysts are correctly stated? Reaction 1, no. Reaction 2, no is incorrect. Reaction 1, no. Reaction 2, yes. Vanadium 5 oxide is correct use of catalyst in this reaction, but iron is used over here instead of nickel. So B option is correct option. Iron ions react with chlorine. Which statement about this reaction is correct? Chlorine is reduced by iron 2 ions. Yes, chlorine is reduced because chlorine over here 0 oxidation state and over here negative. So chlorine oxidation state is decreased. So this option might be correct. Chlorine is the reducing. No, chlorine is oxidizing agent, because it is reduced, act as an oxidizing agent. Iron 2 ions are reduced by chlorine. Iron 2 ions are not reduced, it is oxidized. Iron 2 ions are the oxidizing. No, iron 2 ions are not the oxidizing agent, it is reducing agent, because itself is oxidized. So A option is correct option. Question number 20. Which reagent and observation describes the test for a reducing agent? Acidified potassium manganate is reagent, colorless to purple. Test for a reducing agent, no. Colorless to purple, this is incorrect. Acidified potassium manganate, purple to colorless. Yes, this is the test for reducing agent, because potassium manganate the correct reagent is acidified potassium manganate, and the color change is not colorless to purple, purple to colorless. So this is the test of reducing agent, this is the color change, and this is the reagent used to test for reducing agent. B option is correct option. Question number 21. Compound X is a gas at room temperature. X dissolves in water to give a solution with a pH of 4. Which statement about compound X is correct? An aqueous solution of X will not conduct electricity. X dissolves in water to give a solution with a pH of weak acid, so it conduct electricity, so that's why it is incorrect. Atoms of metallic elements are present in X. No, atoms of metallic element has basic nature, so it is not incorrect, it is incorrect. Atom of hydrogen are present in X. Yes, this is correct, because hydrogen ions, if hydrogen ions are there, then the substance is an acid, and this is the pH of 4. If the substance has a pH of 4, this is weak acid, so atoms of hydrogen are present in X. This is correct option. X is ionically bonded. Compound X is a gas at room temperature. X dissolves in water to give a X is ionically bonded. X is a gas, so X is not ionically bonded, it is covalently bonded. So D option is also incorrect. Which statement, question number 22, which statement about hydrochloric acid is correct? Hydrochloric acid react with magnesium carbonate to form 3 different products. Yes, magnesium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. 3 different products are formed. This is correct. Hydrochloric acid react with magnesium to form magnesium chloride and water, not water hydrogen gas. This is incorrect. When hydrochloric acid is added to a colorless solution of thiamophthalene, it turns blue. No, it turns colorless. When hydrochloric acid is warmed with ammonium chloride, ammonia is formed. No, it is incorrect. When sodium hydroxide is warmed with ammonium chloride, ammonia is formed. So that's why it is incorrect. So A option is correct option. 23. The addition of calcium hydroxide to soil reduces its acidity but also reduces the efficiency of fertilizers. Which two equations explains this? Calcium hydroxide, carbon dioxide and calcium carbonate. So acidity but also reduces the efficiency of fertilizers. Incorrect. Calcium hydroxide plus 2 hydrogen ions to form calcium ion and plus water. Yes, this reduces the acidity. Because water is formed and calcium ion is formed. Calcium hydroxide, ammonium nitrate, ammonia is formed and calcium nitrate and water, this is correct, and ammonia is formed and it reduces the efficiency of fertilizers because nitrogen in the form of ammonia escapes in air, which reduces the efficiency of fertilizers. And when calcium ion over here, it also reduces the efficiency of fertilizers. So 2 and 3, calcium hydroxide, copper hydroxide and calcium ion. Solid form calcium, this is incorrect equation. So 2 and 3 are correct.